Hello everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by and joining me this Monday morning. My husband and I have some pretty ambitious goals for our family, including becoming debt-free, putting our kids through college loan-free, and paying off our mortgage in half the time. If any of those things interest you, I'd love for you to hit the subscribe button and follow along in our journey. Those are the types of things we like to tackle specifically on Mondays, and so I call them High Priority Mondays. In pursuit of becoming debt-free, today we are going to focus in on our brand new debt binder that we only just set up last Monday, but we have been already making some really big strides toward paying off our debt, which I'm really excited to get into today. So I hope you stick around to the end as we dig into this together. So if you haven't watched our pivoting to aggressive debt payoff video, my husband and I have some medical debt and credit card debt that we are really trying to get rid of, right? And so our goal is to spend the next 8 months paying off that debt. The stretch goal would be to pay off the credit cards and the medical, but if we can just get through the credit cards, we'll still feel, proud of ourselves. To do that by the end of the year. We don't have a lot of money coming in each month, so this will be beneficial to us to get rid of the debt so that we can put that money toward things we actually care about. So if you're interested in exact numbers of each of our credit card balances or our medical debt balances, as well as the approach we are taking to pay those off, please do check out that Pivoting to Aggressive Debt Payoff video. Has all those numbers and details and plan of attack in there. But for this one, we're just going to focus on our first credit card debt and the progress we've made so far. And so I did also, if you've seen that first video, I updated this from the white paper to the vellum just because I noticed the white paper takes a lot of the light in the recording, which it probably will do right now as I show you this. Got darker, didn't it? Anyway, I wanted to show you anyway because I'm super excited. And if you can't see this, that's fine. I'll tell you the numbers and I'll put the remaining balance on the screen. Essentially, for one of our credit cards, the balance as of April 20th was $2,944.02. And one of our steps to paying it off is reallocation. And so we reallocated $1,000 from our tax refund, which brought the balance down to $1,944.02. And then we paid ourselves back for a recurring car insurance debit that comes out of this credit card. We paid ourselves back $357, which brings our new total to $1,645.76, right? So that's where we're at now, which again, big strides for only 1 week, right? And so now we're gonna kind of go into this 50 envelope challenge. Now again, I know that the 1645 number is not the same as the 1275 number for the 50 envelope challenge, but that's okay because we know we'll just pay extra on that. But I wanted to attack it like this just because I thought it'd be more fun to actually be tracking it this way as we contribute, little by little to getting it done. You'll notice that this is not set up in the traditional 50 envelope style. I don't have individual sleeves for each number in here because unlike just a regular long-term savings goal where you could, do each sleeve and do the big unstuffing later, with credit card, it accumulates debt every month, right? So we want to take that money immediately and put it back into the account. So that way our the interest that we accumulate for each month continues to shrink, if that makes sense. So I won't be stuffing individual sleeves and then until I get this total and then paying it off. I'll be paying it off as we go. So with this in mind, along the lines of one of our goals in tackling this debt, which is reallocation, I spoke with the hubby and we agreed to reallocate a few more ducats, and we're actually going to reallocate it to this challenge. And so I'm going to pause and put a little debt binder on the side and bring out this other binder. I've never showed you guys this binder before, but basically I had been saving on the hush hush for an investment that my husband and I want to do. We eventually want to buy a second house, and so I was trying to save little by little for the down payment, right? Again, that's a long-term goal, so it wasn't like a high priority to stuff it each week. It's just when I had some extra, I would throw it in here. This, you will see, is set up the traditional 100 envelope style, and so you can see it there. And I had already started saving, not much, but saving is saving, so we're so proud of it. I had already started saving in this guy, and so we were working our way little by little. But I talked to my husband and I was like, hey, how do you feel about us reallocating these funds to paying off our debt faster? Or would you prefer us to just, keep saving, for this on the side, just, low priority, and pay off our debt with other funds? And he was like, no, I agree. I think we should reallocate these funds so we could get that debt paid off faster. So today we're actually unstuffing what little we have in here, which kind of makes me sad a little bit because, unstuffing before you finish a challenge is always a little sad, but it's still going to be good because it will get us to our debt payoff goal faster, which is one of the 3 things that we are trying to take care of. So let's go ahead and unstuff this, and then we'll count it up when we're done. Oh, and in case you're curious, the way that I had been stuffing this was I'd stuff the number on the back and the number in the front at the same time. So that's why you only see like one bill in these two, for example. However, because I don't stuff ones, I would round basically to the nearest 5. So in this case, 3 plus 1 is 4. So I gave it $5. It actually all adds up to the same math in the end. And this one was 2 plus 4, which is 6. I gave it $5 as well. So total 6 and 4 is $10, which is what we have. And trust me, it works out the same all the way to the end. But let me stop talking and go ahead and unstuff these. Okay, so that was our last one. As I said, we didn't get very far, but it's okay because every little bit helps. So I'm going to take this out for a minute because I'm going to use it as a reference so I know what to fill in on our other challenge, because we want to give ourselves credit and or what have you. That was that. Let's put this down. Don't know why I picked it up and held it for so long. We're gonna go ahead, we'll put this here and we'll count this for now just so we can see how much we have. One day when I save up money, I'm definitely gonna go to Black and Blue and get one of her cute ones with all of the rhinestones on it. Maybe after the debt payoff. All right, let's see how much we have. 50, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, plus 180, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, plus 50, 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. All right, so we have $305, and that's gonna be a nice chunk. $305 being reallocated to our first credit card debt. So I'm gonna go ahead and first throw this money in here, because I will be again putting that into the account, and that's again the advantage of just having the one envelope. I'll be putting that into the account quickly so we can pay down next month's interest. And now we can go ahead and color. Should I use blue? Oh, you're coming over here. It seems like you want me to use you copper. Ooh. Copper to match the binder or blue to match the challenge? Maybe I'll alternate. All right, I'm just gonna fill these in to match what we have here so that we can feel motivated to keep going, you know what I mean? Let's do it. I think I like how the blue looks, so I'm just gonna go all the way with blue. Uh-oh, I forgot to skip 22 and 24. Let's see if I can erase them real quick. I totally missed that. Please hold. Okay, problem solved. All right, look at that. See, it looks so nice now. I'm glad I did that because it's even more motivating. It's motivating to see the balance go down, you know, on the app and your, you know, on your phone, but it's more motivating to actually see yourself making progress on the challenge. So I'm super excited about that. All right, that's going to be the end of our video. I'm so excited that we've made such big strides so far, and as I said, we're going to take the 305, we're going to immediately put it in the account to pay that balance down, and also to ensure that the next month's interest payment is lower. And we're going to keep chugging along until we pay off that full amount. I encourage you, if you haven't already, to set up a debt binder and come up with your own fun way to pay that balance down so that you don't have to have that weight on you anymore, and you can start using that money for other bigger and better things. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. Please do hit the like button, subscribe to our channel so you can follow along with our journey. Give us, some support. Help our channel grow. We are trying to get to 100 subscribers, so we'd love your help in doing that. Do drop a comment down if you have any ideas on how to pay the debt down faster. And I hope to catch you in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.